Welcome back to SwissWatchExpo. Jason here. Today we're going to be featuring one of my favorite Cartier timepieces that they have in their line. And I know a lot of people, when they think about Cartier, they think they're more of a jewelry company first and that they don't have a lot of horology with watches, but actually they do. There's a long history of Cartier watches, even dating back all the way from 1904, and that's when they released the first Cartier Santos. So back in 1904, Louis Cartier, the owner and creator of Cartier, created the Santos de Cartier for his really dear friend, Alberto Santos Dumont, which is a very common name that you hear for the Santos line now. And he was a pioneer for aviation. And so this was actually the first commercially available pilot watch that was created. And this was made for his friend. So this is a really cool watch that we're looking at today. This is a more modern version of that Cartier Santos. And since 1904, there have been so many different variations of the Santos models. And this one happens to be one of my favorite, pretty much very recent release from Cartier. This is the Cartier Santos in the large size, so it's a 39.8 by 47.5 millimeter case size, and it is in the large size is what they call it. And what I really love about this dial is that it has this really gorgeous like emerald green color to it with these radial Roman numerals on the dial itself that just looks so unique and striking. Especially in the watch industry, you don't see a lot of these green dials a lot. And so when Cartier came out with this one with the green dial, I thought it was just absolutely stunning and something that I definitely want to add to my collection at some point, just because of the way that the green pairs so well with the stainless steel case. You still have your 8 signature screws on the bezel itself, which whenever you look at a Santos, you definitely notice that right away. And for me, I love that kind of industrial look, and especially if you wear maybe like a love bracelet or a love ring from Cartier. Very, very similar kind of style with those screws and even along the bracelet itself. This one does feature an automatic movement. You do have your 6 o'clock date wheel here, which is very clever to put it at the 6 o'clock because it makes it very symmetrical. And I just love how clean and simple the dial is on Cartier watches. Because if you look at the dial here, you just have the Cartier logo, then the automatic indicator there at the 6 o'clock. And that's really about it. So it's very clean. You have your intermittent track on the inside, which helps you keep track of the exact minute on the watch itself. And it's just such a clean, nice look. And for the large models here, this does pair really nicely for someone that has maybe a larger wrist or someone that likes to wear maybe a little bit of a larger watch. I think for me, with my 6 3/4 inch wrist, I wear more of the medium size, but I can also wear the large too. And one of my favorite features of the Cartier Santos models, especially for these modern ones, is it does have this quick switch function on the bracelet itself. And this actually does come with an additional green leather strap. And look how easy that is. There's a little button on the inner side of the bracelet itself, and you just click that, opens up the bracelet really nicely, and then you can just easily go ahead and put this back into the watch itself without having to use any sort of tools or anything like that. And it's just quick and easy. And especially if you have additional straps, or if you go to your local Cartier boutique, they will have other strap options for you that have that same quick switch function in there. So maybe you and your spouse maybe like to share watches. I think this is a really great his and hers pairing where maybe if your spouse likes to wear some larger watches, you can swap out the straps very easily. So you each have your own set of straps for this model, and you can easily swap them out and wear them as you please, which I think is a really cool function of this. Also too, on the links itself, you do have the double push deployant clasp, which is very easy to put on and off. But also too, on the inside of the links here, you can actually remove the links on your own. There's actually a little button here that you can click in, and the push pin will come out just about halfway. So you can remove that link, put it back in, push that pin back in, and it's so easy to actually size the bracelet on your own, switch the bracelets on your own. So really, Cartier did a really great job on this one to make it very modular so you can really make this watch your own. And I absolutely love it. I wish more watch companies did that without that quick release function, but an actual button that makes it so easy to swap out the links and the bracelet. So what a cool watch that you can find. And of course, if you're not a fan of the green, there are other colors like the silver dial, which is the absolute classic dial. They also come in steel and yellow gold options as well. So check these out at SwissWatchExpo.com, and we have a bunch of these pairings here. Let me know in the comments down below what your favorite dial color is, and stay tuned until next week.